everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is Sack Saturday, which means I'm featuring a haul video today of my recent purchase from SPECTRUMARTCREATIONS live sale. This was from the last week in March and the first week in April. So I've already got it open, but I've not looked inside to see what we're doing. So I'm going to try moving this aside. And as always, we'll take it one item at a time. Okay, this is Sealand. This is from Stamperia, and I did buy this paper because I've been collecting stuff for both a sailing and a sea journal. And there's lots of really pretty papers in here. I'm trying to move stuff up out of the way so you can see best I can. We have all kinds of cutouts on this side. We have this with the sailboat on this side. I am working on a book for a gentleman in Kansas who has, they thought it was Lewy body dementia, but it turned out that it was just a different type of dementia. His days are getting worse, and one of the things he wanted to do was go sailing, and it's not an option for him anymore. He's also a veteran. So I'm trying to get a sailing journal done for Jason. And I thought these would make some beautiful backgrounds. I'm not the hot air balloon person, and I don't see going with the sea thing, so I'll probably cut this out and use just this bottom portion. We have the navigational compass, the shiplap. Every seashell has a story. So this goes between whether I'm doing the sailing or I'm doing the ocean. You can find yourself where the wind meets the water. This is just going to be perfect for Jason's book. The voice of the sea speaks to the soul. I'm looking forward to doing this for Jason, and it's one of the next collectives I've started that I need to get on and get done so Jason can enjoy the book. Okay, next I have more paper. Yay! Thank you, Bernie. I'm sure he gets a giggle when I do that. I'm just positive he does, because I'm sure Maddie tells him. Okay, I have something wrapped in bubble wrap. And when I go through the sale, I keep track of everything that I buy so I can compare it with my invoice. But after that, I can't tell you what I ordered most of the time. But I know I've got a record of it, and that's the important part. So let's try and get this open. I don't have scissors over here I can use. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. These are my sticky Westcott scissors, so I can cut through that tape. And if you get things in bubble wrap and you have a UPS store near you, you can recycle your bubble wrap and your foam packing through the UPS store. Don't throw it in the garbage, please. Okay, this is my my sticky embossing powder. That's what that is. And we'll play with that at some point. Okay. Now that I know where my stamps are at, ooh, my silicone mold that goes with the Sealand. I love this one. There were 2 or 3 different molds with this. I chose the one with more of the coral and the sea stars and the seahorse to work with that, so I can make hardened embellishments or dimensional embellishments with that. More paper from Bernie. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that later this summer. I got to do other things first. Okay, now this was not a big order. I ordered a set of the embossing pens, which I think I have a set, but that's okay. I have found in the past they tend to dry out really fast, so I was okay having a backup set. Then I have the rub-ons from the Sealand set. I have the stencil from the Sealand set. Isn't that neat? So I have those 2 to go with that. Then I have this that will go with the coffee and chocolate set from Stamperia, but this is not Stamperia. This is not Stamperia. It is just pictures that Maddie had. I can also use this in my actual chocolate books that I want to do, plus the coffee and chocolate book. But look at those chocolate desserts. Oh my, 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 my. I just want to bite into just the frosting. I don't even want the cake. I just want the frosting. And occasionally I'll get a taste for the frosting and I just can't get rid of it. So I'll go to the bakery and I'll ask them for just a sample of their frosting. And they'll give me a spoon of the frosting. I can't have a lot of it because I'm diabetic. But I can take just a couple of little bites and just kill the taste for the frosting. S'mores, anyone? Have you been watching the Spring Baking Championship on Food Network? Those people, some of those can do some incredible things. I've already picked out my 2 favorites in the competition. And so far they're hanging in there. One of them is a Frenchman named Alex. Now that looks appetizing. Give that a coffee flavor instead of the cherry. Oh yes. Chocolate chips. Now I love chocolate chip cookies. And the keto version that I make, I found that I really, really love. In fact, you know, if you like chocolate chip cookies, you usually like the cookie dough, right? Well, I ate a cookie's worth of dough this morning as I was baking those cookies. Okay, now I'm not going to try slow. Well, yeah, maybe I can slide those back in really quick because I don't want to lose them. Okay. And then there was this from the Etsy shop. Now, if you go through their store or you go through the Etsy shop and you're planning on shopping at the Saturday live sale, you can do one of 2 things. One, you can order on either of those 2 locations, put a notation in the comments box on your shipping invoice to tell them, please include with my Saturday live sale, and they will reimburse you the shipping. The other thing you can do is you can make a list of the items that you want, email the list to Bernie and say, please drop these in my box. Saves them a little bit of paperwork, and you get to order the items that you want. Now, one of the things I wanted, I thought I had, and I had held off ordering this until I got all my stamps cataloged and knew what I did and didn't have. I wanted some stitch-like stamps, and what these do is they give you the impression of stitches on your items. Now, there are 2 other sets in the Etsy shop. I will list both their shop and their Etsy shop in the description box below. Remember that our live sale is this afternoon. It starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly. They usually have the room open early so you can go in and chat, and sometimes they even start a little early. So don't think you need to wait till 4 o'clock. Throw something in the crock pot or plan to order out and then go in and enjoy the live sale. Now, I will have to miss this Saturday. I will pop in and give them my thumbs up on both of my accounts. But otherwise, I will be missing the live sale Saturday because I'm taking a course through Jenna the Soul Bard on building my YouTube channel. So you want to be an author tuber, but the technique she's going to teach in this course will work just as well for crafters too, I think. And if you check my community tab, you will find that I have a post with the link for that, and I hope you saw it because yesterday was the last day to get it on the early bird price. After yesterday, the price doubles. But, and she's going to offer it at least once this year, possibly. Somebody has asked if she's going to do a fall session. So we'll see. But that is where we're at. And that's where I will be. But I hope the rest of you will be at the Spectrum Art Creations live sale, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon. All the links are in the description box below. Now, if you saw anything today that I shared, go check out the shop or go check out the live sale because you're going to find a plethora of stuff that you just cannot live without in your craft room. In the meantime, I hope you please remember to share, subscribe, and I see you next week. Now remember, I've been really focused on getting the stamp stuff done. It's almost done. I hope to be back to at least a couple extra videos next week, so bear with me. Creative blessings.